All righty. Welcome, everybody, to the end of summer camp. I can't believe it started and we're at the end. It's been an amazing couple of days. I'm Ron Jacobson, co-founder and CEO of Rockerbox, by the way, and so excited to get to walk everybody through a little bit of how we're thinking about the future of Rockerbox going into end of 23, but also obviously for the years and years ahead. Let's walk through this. We're in a Rockerbox shirt too. So as mentioned, Ron Jacobson, CEO and co-founder. And I think it pays to kind of step back a bit and try to remember what Rockerbox is really aiming to do. And we do this with our partners, we do this with our customers, we do this with all the great team that we have of Rockerboxers internally. Our job is really to help marketers understand what works and what to do next. It's that simple. If we do our job really well, we're able to help these marketers help their companies grow, scale profitably, and really just live up to their potential. And this is one of those things where when it's written here, what works and what to do next, it sounds simple, but oftentimes the most simple things are actually the hardest things. And that's really what we take a lot of pride at Rockerbox, tackling this very, very difficult problem to try to construct the simplest solution possible for our customers to succeed. Again, I want to say a huge thank you to everybody. It's really just amazing. I mean, these are some of the numbers: 2 days, 12 sessions, 24 presenters, hundreds and hundreds of participants, really wide range of sessions. And I said this yesterday to Rockerbox during our all hands. I think beyond the numbers, this really speaks to the community that we built at Rockerbox. And this goes beyond, Rockerbox ourselves to the group of customers that we have that are amazing, that push to be better every single day, to the agencies that our customers bring to us and that we partner with, that similarly demand the best of Rockerbox every day and help to really shine a lot of the light on what we're building, the partners that we've integrated with, the technology partners, and obviously the team at Rockerbox. So just a huge, huge thank you to everybody for joining summer camp. So this is super exciting. I know my co-founder Rick spoke about this yesterday. The product lines that we're looking to launch at Rockerbox. We're really excited about this because I think this shows much more clearly that Rockerbox is beyond one type of measurement, that we're beyond even measurement itself. What we're aiming to do is build a suite of products that provide marketers and their companies with the tools that they need to have a rich data foundation with all types of measurement on top of that. That data foundation is built on top of tracking your data, collecting your data, getting it to where you need it via exports, and then providing you with diversified measurement across forecasting with media mix modeling, optimizing goals and recs, which we just launched, Journey, which is a kind of the original core of Rockerbox around MTA, and benchmarks, which is an awesome way to understand really how you're trending against your peers. To me, again, this continues to show the vision that Rockerbox is bringing to market. It's an amazing data foundation, which requires tons of integration, cleaning, normalizing of data, and then providing marketers and their companies with basically the ability to have all types of measurement so they're not being forced into one type versus the other. I think that last part's actually really important. This is one of the few times in life where you can have your cake and eat it too. As a marketer, I don't think you should be forced into one type of measurement. You shouldn't be forced to saying, I'm all in on MMM, and because of it, I can't do anything else. There's no reason to have to make that decision. And with Rockerbox, our vision is to build a platform that turns this into a reality. Directly leads into what I'm talking about, diversification. Fundamentally, I think we can be intellectually honest with each other and all admit that there's no perfect type of measurement. Every single methodology has pros and cons, flaws and pros. That's okay. With Rockerbox, because we're open about that, we have the ability to help you understand, maybe media mix modeling is great for your budgeting and your forecasting. It's not really going to be the best tool for your day-to-day optimizations or your campaign level optimizations or your creative level optimizations. That's okay. We have other measurement methodologies that can complement that, our optimized product suite as well. So being able to have complementary measurement methodologies is, I think, a superpower for our customers. It's making sure you have the right tool at the right tool at the right time for the right job, as opposed to being pigeonholed into one methodology for the future. So That's just a fundamental belief that we have at Rockerbox. And we've learned this, frankly, the hard way. We've learned this by launching with one type of measurement and recognizing the weaknesses and recognizing that we need to complement it with other types of measurement, and that we would frankly be doing our customers a disservice if we weren't open about that and okay with that. And that's why we've been making so much investments in media mix modeling, goals and recommendations, a couple more to come in years down the line as well. Why now? I think it's because, frankly, everyone's becoming smarter. Everyone's becoming smarter because they have to. They have to because it's becoming harder and harder to do your job these days. It's harder than ever to be a marketer. More and more is being demanded of you. It's harder and harder to measure. Because of this, you also need to expand the channels that are by default more difficult to measure. All of this is making it so that the day-to-day life of a marketer is harder. On top of that, there's a whole data side. You need the right data so you can even start to ask the right questions and to get the right answers. It's harder than ever to get the data resources, the engineering resources that you need to ensure you have that solid data foundation. So all of this has kind of come together at once to a world where more than ever, marketers need a solid data foundation, which Rockerbox can provide. But again, they need multiple methodologies to be able to tackle all the varying problems that you're facing as a marketer these days. Obviously, there are privacy changes as well. We've seen this for the past 5 years since we launched our attribution business. We saw this when ATT rolled out, when ITP rolled out, when third-party cookies were deprecated in Safari 3 years ago. We're talking about it now, but this was years in the making, and we've had to adapt over these years. And frankly, that's, I think, one of Rockerbox's superpowers and why a lot of customers come to Rockerbox. They come to us to essentially know that they have a provider, a technology vendor that will continue to advance and will continue to stay ahead of all the privacy changes that will continue to happen. There's no doubt about that. But that's our business, and what we're really great at is understanding those changes and building towards them. And this is actually, I think, slightly even different from measurement itself, but there's no doubt that the broader economy is harder now. It was one thing to succeed as a business during late 2020, early 2021, when the economy was just, booming. It's very different today. So it's getting harder and harder for a business to actually grow profitably. So not only is it harder to measure, not only are there more privacy changes, but just fundamentally, all businesses are facing more headwinds this year based off the macro economy. All this comes together to why, again, brands need great measurement and need great providers to provide them with the data so they can get the right answers. And yeah, as you think forward, how could measurement continue to evolve? We called out a couple of those in the product lines that we're looking towards. Obviously, having a wide suite of different types of measurement that take into account the varying degrees of privacy changes that are going to happen, the new channels that you're going to be investing in, new strategies that you're going to be employing, advent of AI, which is impacting, we're seeing this every single day with Facebook's new campaign strategies, with PMax and Google. AI is a huge thing that's a bit of a buzzword, but there is actual great utility behind it. And Rockerbox is thinking about this a lot and how we can leverage this to also make measurement better for our customers. Again, I just want to say a huge thank you from the Rockerbox team. It's been an amazing couple of days for us at Rockerbox. So proud of what we've done, what we've built, frankly, the team. It's all about Rockerboxers who day in and day out care so much and are so passionate about our customers. So just a huge thank you for everybody, our customers, our partners, our agency partners, our technology partners, for taking some time for the past couple of days to join Rockerbox, to join Summer Camp with Rockerbox. Again, obviously, a huge thank you to some of our sponsors. Amazing, the sorts of companies that were sponsoring us. Huge thank you to our customers. This is one of the most amazing things. Our customers are so busy. For them to be willing and wanting to take time out of their day to present and share their learnings that's honestly been one of the most amazing parts of this to me personally, and learning from our customers firsthand. So just a huge thank you to everybody. This means the world to Rockerbox, and the future is more summer camps to come. I'm pushing internally for an in-person summer camp. So if you guys are interested in that, please let us know. Or I'm going to work with Ashley and the marketing team to see if that's a reality that we can make happen. But again, thank you. Thanks everybody so much. I'll take any questions if anyone has. I think you can chime in right there, but we'll give it a minute to see if anyone has any questions for me or Rockerbox or anything whatsoever. All right. I don't think we have any questions. Oh, but we have the one and only Ashley. Ashley coming
Hello.
back.
Oh, hello. I kind of jumped in here. Didn't even give Maggie a heads up. I did have two things before we wrap this up. Thank you, Ron, for that. I think it's great for us to kind of leave summer camp on that note. This has absolutely been a fantastic event. And I think we're all excited to see where Rockerbox goes from here. But two things before we officially wrap up summer camp 2023. First, a huge shout out to our gift sponsor, Rad Power Bikes. They have very generously donated 2 of their bikes to 2 lucky registrants, and I have those registrants chosen. So our first winner is Myra Ryder from Catawba, and our second winner is Josh Emshoff from Wonderside. So Myra and Josh, I will be sending both of you separate emails with instructions on how to redeem your free Rad Power Bikes. But thank you so much for joining us, and thank you to everyone else. And second, I would be amiss if, I guess we would be amiss if we didn't highlight how amazing this event has been. And in fact, we've had so much positive early feedback that we have decided to do it again, not just in person next summer, but something a little bit sooner. So as we gear up for the second half of the year, we are super excited to announce our next virtual event. This time, we are also going to have regional in-person gatherings around the event as well, and that is going to be Rockerbox Holidays. So I'm going to share a quick video, and then I will be right back. All right. Huge shout out to Conrad who put that together very quickly. But we're going to be working with a few amazing sponsors to deliver you the most comprehensive 2023 holiday season guide. So sign up on the wait list. That URL was rockerbox.com/daze, DAZE. And you'll get early access as we build out the event and kind of get all of the sessions together and get our sponsors together. There's also an area on that waitlist form for you to share any topics that you would like to see covered, or even if you have, a topic that you want covered by a specific person, go ahead and drop that in and we will do our best to accommodate. We learned a ton this time around, including that we had way too many system emails. So we apologize for that for those of you who got 20 emails in a row between Demio and Google Calendar. We have found a solution to fix that, so that will not happen next time. We're going to have one link per person per day, so you can join all of the sessions in the same place without having to track down different links. And ultimately, we're hoping to improve the experience for you next time around. So if the holiday season is something that's really high on your priority list from a strategic perspective, you will not want to miss the Rockerbox holidays.
And I would be remiss if I didn't say again, thank you, Ashley, Maggie, Conrad, putting this whole thing together. So it's been an amazing couple days.
Awesome. Well, thank you, everybody, and we will see you next time.
Bye-bye.